Hi, I'm Lauren Copeland, and I'm going to talk about the red carpet of 2014 Oscars. It was such a pleasure to watch it. I was just amazed by all the actors and actresses that came out and just really dressed politely and dressed like elegant people. And in the past, you've seen crazy outfits and that are just nonsense, but here I feel this is one for the books, and this Oscar really showed the elegance of every actor and actress and their talent that they bring to the screen, and it just brought it into their fashion. I'd like to start out with Jennifer Lawrence. She looked gorgeous tonight in the red. The jewels just popped, and one thing I really have seen as a trend is that a lot of people did a very solid color that really complemented their hair color, their eye color, and their skin tone. And I really think everyone did themselves justice. And the trend was the solid color that just gave every pop to the jewelry that they added. Amy Adams with the royal blue couldn't have pulled it off better. The red hair just looked beautiful, and her earrings with the red and the royal blue, the dash royal diamond, was just out of this world. They both really had a very similar style dress with the crop top, peplum dress, solid color, and like I said, it really showed off their skin tone, and they both had very similar hairdo. Granted, Jennifer Lawrence has the pixie cut now, which I think is really working out for her very well, but I still do miss the long locks, and Amy Adams' beautiful, beautiful red hair. For the boys, though, I was very impressed. Uh, all the tuxedos were just nicely cropped with the boys' figures. But one I'd like to touch on is Jared Leto with the red bow tie. I really commend him for doing that. You don't see many color with the men. There's either white or black or a very dark, dark navy blue. So he pulled out the red bow tie with the white tuxedo and the black pants, and I think everything just clashed very well with him, especially with his facial structure, the beard and the long hair. And it just kind of expresses who he was, especially in the film that he created. I'd also, granted he was not nominated, Will Smith, I thought was very different. No bow tie, very casual, and granted, like I said, he wasn't a nominee, but I think he still pulled off the style very well with the underneath collared shirt and the dark blue tuxedo. And it's not very common that you see that on the red carpet. Everything is very formal, and I do commend Will Smith for having the laid-back look. And my final favorite was Annalise Jolie, which I thought was really different for her tonight. Very conservative dress, like I really thought it pertained to Meryl Streep with the long sleeves and the high neckline. Jeweled gorgeously, but it did have a dash of Annalise Jolie. It still showed the top was very see-through and the bottom was very see-through, but the jewels, she didn't need any jewelry, of course, but everything was bejeweled. The dress was just gorgeous. Like I said, again, it complemented her hair color and her skin tone, and of course, by her side, Brad Pitt looked great, and when you're standing next to him, you have to look just as good. But I think she did very well, and I thought it was very different for her, and I'm proud for her for doing that, because we know Annalise Jolie in the past has worn very risque outfits that just aren't red carpet material. But this, she's looking more like the motherly role, the more responsible woman, and not the out of control Angelique that we all know, the very conservative. So I really think everyone did a great job. I commend all the stylists for all the actors and actresses, and I can't wait to see what next year's red carpet 2015 Oscars are going to look like.